Welcome back to an episode. We are again going to start the game. Oh yeah. The Embrace. The act of transforming a mortal into a vampire.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit! All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Not only do vampires hide from mortals, they hide from themselves as well, pretending they are not the horrors they have become. So, items gained. We got fists and hands. What? Something is weird. Why do we have fists and hands? Strange. Use the mouse to look around. WAS and D to are default for movement. Use the walk key, the alt to walk, and toggle and run. Also somewhere. And to toggle walk and run and auto moving. Auto moving. Interesting. Use the toggle view key to switch between first and third person. And use the camera keys to move the camera in third person. Oh, this is also a thing. Very interesting. Only problem is these ones are locked to other uses. So can't just fiddle with that one too much. Use the hotkey menu button to assign actions to hotkeys and so much and so forth. K is a very important one. If the plot bar is blue, restart game. Okay. That's an interesting hint. Why? What does it mean when it is blue? Isn't blue supposed to be the spirit kind of thing? But anyway. Let's just look into this real quick. There is supposedly a quick save, quick whatever button in there. So, what is the alt button? Do I have anything in here? There's some pause, there's screenshots, obviously. Oh, quick load and save. F9 and F12. I think I'm gonna go for F5 and F8 instead. If they're not occupied somewhere. Yeah, they are. Unbelievable. Armor clothing F3, F4. What's this actually? Available disciplines F6. Interesting. What does F6 actually do? Ooh, okay. That's pretty neat. You can also use the scroll button for that. So if we go for 1, what happens then? Nothing. Because we already are at blood heal. Wait a minute.
They're coming.
Oh. We got ourselves a whisper in our head. That's very cool. That's funny. So, 1, 2, 3 and whatever. You can actually, it seems, change your equipment in here. That's nice. That's really nice. Problem? It's the F keys. And I want my save and load button to be like not all the way up there. Alright. I have a muscle memory when it comes to this. End all disciplines. There you go. F8. Very important. So, where's the save thing then? Quick save is F9. Okay. Alright, there's like nothing bad that could happen there, can there? So, and quick load is F12. Good. Pause is of course also a thing, but pause is also another button here for the effects. So maybe it gets overwritten, who knows. Toggle view is Z, which is actually Y. Oh yeah. So, hotkey menu, 1 to whatever. Yeah, wait a minute. We could actually put some things on the hotkey there too. That would be sweet. Character editor, of course, C. Quest log is L. Mouse look, we always have mouse look. Then there's feed, F, very easy. It uses E, alright. Mouse wheel, up and down. Previous discipline or weapon. But how do we switch weapons? Toggle discipline or weapon, like T. Okay, so T is something that can be useful. Next discipline or weapon, also this stuff. How would I change weapons then? The thing is, if I use the scroll wheel altogether, I do not change weapons most of the time. So, secondary attack is tab O. Okay. So, right click is the discipline stuff. I would have thought this is a secondary thing. What is a secondary attack? There's a drop weapon, backspace. Yeah, we don't do that. Last weapon. And holster weapon H. That's a good one. Reload, of course. R. Very obvious. Looking down, up and left and right and whatnot. Swim up. Okay, very important. B and V. Up and down. But I think the game will tell you when or how to move up or down. So, mouse look is active right now. Mouse filter not necessary. All the other stuff is maxed out pretty much. So, what about the gameplay though? Nothing new. Auto renew disciplines? It could be a tricky one. But I want to know what tap is. Tap doesn't do us any favors, does it? Whoa. Okay. We can block with tap. Very cool. I think I'm going to do something else though. Tap's over there. Tap will be a thumb button. Whatever. Like. Set new key. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Does work. What? That's strange. Huh. Yeah. Okay, that makes things a little difficult now. What about shift? Shift is walking. Toggle walking and running. I mean, walking and running could be... let's wait. Crouching. Could be space. Space alt. Walking and running could be shift. Jumping is space there, that makes sense. And then I had control. I mean walking. This one could be control. And shift can be this one. Okay. There we go. So I don't need to click on tab there because it's a difficult button to press. So let's just get back into the head. And also new game saved there now. Perfect.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, this is probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Yeah, why not? The reign of ages plots again to wash away revelation.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked.
Thank you. Who is this dark demon I see before me?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Well, why not? I shall undertake your dark tutelage. Break down for me the bare-boned basics. I didn't understand the play they gave. Okay. I need no guide on this, Doctor. I didn't understand the play they gave. Okay. Number 3. We don't know anything.
Don't worry, kiddo. You'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a-wasting. You want some help or what?
Well, I shall undertake your dark tutelage.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Okay, let's have the theater of horrors behind. Oh boy. Oh.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. You know, could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Not yet. About what beverage do you babble? The obvious one. My mind don't seem to remember. Wobbly are the walls of my mind. Okay. What beverage?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, It's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready though, cause hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Right, sweet like a prom date.
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
How'd I do this dread deed?
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Wonderful. Will he then carry this curse in his veins?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. Very important. I go to drain the luscious liquid. Oh, yes. So, this is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Anything else?
Go on. I'll be right here. Go on. I'll be right here.
Alrighty, Chief. So... there's one duderino over there. Okay, what else we got? Nothing. So, feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key, F. Then they are close. Okay, it is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see a bar on the top. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed again to stop the feeding process. I do not know if they actually regenerate blood or not, but yeah. The thing is, we do not actually... How did he even manage to get here? Like, everything is fenced off. So, slowly but surely, let's see how much blood we can actually get. Oh, one tick at a time. Let's just stop right there. We don't need to max it out. There will be more blood later. So, little save.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
So spooky. And when do I choose the color of my cape?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
And this is what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Okay. My lifeline will go on forever, though.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Like a bad sunburn?
Okay, now. What the fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Beat up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
So, at the bottom of your screen is the use icon. This icon appears when you are able to use the object in front of you. Press the use key to use the object that it authenticates. indicates. The use icon is context sensitive. That is, it will look different depending on the object you can use. In this case, a door that can be opened. Or a head that can be turned. So, what do we have here? Let's just go around. Let's see. We can take that and do stuff with it. The thing is, we can also throw it with the left button. What did we do with the right thingy? Oh. That's not good. I used blood heal by accident. Do I like deactivate it, or how does that work? Effect lost, blood healing duration, so and so. Okay. Let's hope that we don't actually do that. So we can pick things up now. That's good. Awful lot of trash, screwdrivers, axes. Why don't I just take one of these? Press the space key for jumping. Jump onto boxes and other things. Press the jump key to jump. Jump on the box against the wall and up to walk way above. Like, okay, this way. Oh boy, again the whisper. They're coming. Yeah, I know, thank you. This is so creepy. Ooh, look at this, a lockpick. Your feats are the combination of your various abilities and attributes. The higher your feats scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lockpick on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you are able to pick up an object, you will see a use icon appear for it when you are close enough, and the crosshairs in the center of your screen are over it. Press the use key on the lockpick. Okay, it doesn't need... Oi. Dude. Okay, so this kind of like... Was it ever like that? I don't know.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
Mm-hmm. Where does this power lead?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince. No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
If not the sword. Wait, why the sword?
Shh. Heads up. Back away. Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Alright, I shall invade this orifice. To access your quest log, press the L button. The quest log contains important information about your quests, as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. So, what does it say? A lot of stuff. We got Santa Monica. Right now we are in downtown. Very interesting. So, Jihad for Beginners. A vicious vampiric faction known as the Sabbat has launched an assault on the secret Camarilla gathering downtown. You and Jack are caught in the middle. To escape, you must obtain entry into the office. The office. Penalty madness. Okay. There are also other penalties for other clans, but madness seems to be the most funny one. So, and of course, we have that sheet here. How much experience? Cost 5. So it's not that we unlock points, it's not we unlock experience. Question is just how or when do we get that stuff? Something right around the corner. We could try to... That's not how that works. Okay. Try to get through the window here. But it might be very, very special windows. That one can't really be open. There we go. When a door is locked, you will see the use icon. Lockpicking, a combination of dexterity and security, is a feat that helps you to open locked doors with a lockpick. When you see this icon, press the use key to try to lockpick it. And once you have begun lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. If the value of your lockpicking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the lock, you will be able to pick it. Alright. So, let's see. This one. Success! Lockpicking succeeded. Add lockpicking level of 1. Haha. Nice.
Of the Atlantic, dark, bustling roams of the Reaper.
Okay. Whoa. How did... Okay, quick question. How'd you get in here? What do we have there? That's one of the take art. That is a padlock thing. Maybe we need a key for that.
Deep of the Atlantic.
Dude!
Dark, dreaming, sleeping.
So there is something in the water. How foreshadowing.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
Yeah, my halo was terribly tarnished.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Why need we hide for our nature anyway?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
My eyes are beginning to open.
Keep our secret secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
My mind is beginning to cloud, shine a light, and explain.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
And are they my comrades?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
My minds have many opinions.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, now, paint my pictures.
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Right, let's search for it. Area indicators. The icon to the left indicates that you are in a combat area, the pistol. The combat, anything goes. Masquerade, respect the okay. So there are different areas. First one, combat, anything goes. Masquerade, second one with the mask, respect it. And Elysium, vampire, natural ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed. Not that they are not allowed, you can't use them. They're just blocked. Except blood buff while lockpicking. That's a good one. So blood buff makes you a better lockpick because blood buff buffs your Yeah, I think it's a physique, or I don't know what it actually does, but it definitely does something. In masqueraded areas, breaking the masquerade can carry dire consequences such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. In this case, you just have 5 lives, and if they are crossed out, you're screwed. And it makes the game even more difficult. When you can use a computer, you will see this use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information, like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. Each computer will have a list of the menus and commands you can use. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking a combination of wits and computer is a feat that allows you to hack into password protected items. You will be prompted to press Ctrl and C to attempt your hacking feat. If you value your hacking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the encryption, you will be successful. To stop using the computer, type quit or use the escape key. Right. So, and then we have this thing over here. When you can read a note, you will see this icon. Readable notes can be various items like clipboards, newspapers, letters. To read the note, press the use icon E. To return to the game after reading the note, press it again. So we got ourselves a note with stuff inside. Password chopshop. Okay. That's our password. Let's remember that. The thing is, do we find the key for the door? There's nothing in here telling you anything about chopshop. So also we cannot really take these things with us. Also, interesting stuff right here. Barefisted. Would be t-shirts, khakis, sundresses, and pleated skirts. Pretty much nothing. And a wallet. Okay. So let's hack into this thing. There's a safe, and then there is help. Let's just start with help. Type list to get the available menus and commands. Menu names are listed in brackets. Type the name of the menu to switch to. Command names are listed after the menu names. Type the name of the command to run that command. Different menus have different available commands. Type menu or command. So type list to get the available commands and help for assistance. Okay. Lists. Lists. No, just list. And help. So type menu or command. Just list. List doesn't do anything. Available menus. Welcome check. Wait, what? What's this other guy called again? I don't know. Was he check already? I don't. Could be. Let's just go for save. Password is required to enter this subdirectory. Control C to use the hacking feed. Let's see. I mean, we need chopshop. I thought hacking in here was a little different. I don't know. Password accepted. Chopshop. Entering menu. So let's enter that thing. We have available menus home. We were already there. Available commands unlock and lock. So lock. Safe doors unlock, and we got that much done. Escape gets us out of here. Now we can open the thing. When you approach a container, you will see this use icon. Press the use key, default E, to open it. If it is locked, try your lockpick. Once opened, your inventory appears on the left side of the screen, and the container's contents on the right. Select items with any mouse button. So let's see. Take everything would be a... Oh, there's just one. The chopshop key. Key to the stairwell at the back of the chopshop. Automated access systems. With a little bit of other stuff there.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Right. I will do this deed. Press the inventory key to access your inventory. Click on the left and right arrows above your inventory list with any mouse button to access different inventory categories. Keys are located in the equipped category on the key ring. Most keys, once used, will not be needed again and are removed. Some doors have magnetic locks and cannot be picked open. They must be opened with the appropriate key card. In this case, that one. What are the things? Oh, this one. I mean, we have a card, right? Ah. Yeah, now it's broken. Hey, wait a minute. Dude! How does it disappear all the time? That's so weird. I wanted to say something about going up top. I don't really know where he is. Uh-oh. That's weird. He's supposed to be part of this animation. You've been wounded by this above. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you will suffer final death and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you are feeding, your health regenerates much faster. Oh, so we don't need to worry about health regeneration because we are just that good. Interesting. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you have sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire, supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage, but it can still heal. That's the difference there. I want to see that the cutscene again. So, yeah. There we go. The powers of the Brocher. Okay. So, the thing is, I do not know when anything in here will actually be bugged out or not. Thank goodness we know a little bit about the game so that we can identify these situations. When stuff just doesn't feel right, this is it.
Fucking waste of unlight, Sabat Vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
Right. Does blood have vintage and bouquet?
Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
The thirsty rarely avoid an oasis.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
And what if I drain them?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Yes, the dark beast coiled beneath the surface. Silence the sermon. I go to the drink. Okay. The beast.
The beast, it's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
Interesting. What if a human tries to harm me?
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Okay. Drain, skin, bash, and dash. Got it.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
So, such lines divide this world from the last.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Aye, aye. Anything else?
Go on. I'll be right here.
Good, thank you. So, that could be a way forward, but it's locked. Hey there, fella. Oh, look at this. We are almost maxed out when it comes to health again. Just need to wait. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you will begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you're around humans. Interesting. Was that open? No.
Take on the crime, never know here.
Uh-huh. Right.
Hey, I ain't done nothing. They won't leave me alone, Abbott.
I don't... Abbott. Who's Abbott?
Take on the crime, never know here.
Right. See how quickly that one drains? And it seems to skip every now and then too. So weird. And they go back into a daze. Interesting. So, we got another one.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
The snake tasted like your breath smells.
Well, give it a try.
Okay, I need to floss the flannel from my fangs. Okay, rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You will find some rats at the other end of the alley, near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on. But... oh, look at this. We got a few. Can we talk to them? Hello there, little guy. And done. The thing is, it just ends up dead. Let's see. We're not going to get all of them. Blood points. That's strange. Usually the blood has a blood animation, the bubbling up kind of thing that happens. Even the health bar is bubbling. It's kind of strange. That's why you are going to save and load constantly like a madman. I want to know. No, the blood doesn't do blood things anymore. So, let's see. We got a scroll wheel here. We got the Veil of Madness. We got our specs. We got blood buff, blood heal, obfuscate, the invisibility. What was that? Mass.
Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
Okay, cranberry sauce. Interesting.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, a light vampire society looks down on that guy.
Right. Etiquette demands they pass the salt for my rodent feast.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Okay, just one.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Right. And where should I sneak?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
Right. Now you see me, then you don't.
Alright, go.
Sneaking. A combination of dexterity and stealth is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key. Default is that, but I just changed it. Then we also have some interesting meters here. The meter to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they are looking your way. Green means you're completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen, and red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chances of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Okay. So the meter, proximity to the enemy. And then there's also this bar over there. That's a different kind of meter. So let's save, get into this thing, and it plops up that meter thingy. So he's right now all the way over there. It should change depending on the way the surrounding is lit, I think. So let's say we are in a very brightly lit environment. There we go, like that. We should turn into a candle, pretty much. Alright. Whee! Do we just go on forward? Yes. Okay, so we need to sneak around. I do not know where anyone is to sneak around from or to. Is it something about... Ah, there! I see them. Maybe I should have used our spec. Look at this. If you change the visuals of the game to be a little darker, it makes more sense to use our specs and other abilities to sneak properly. So yeah, we got 0. 0 means nothing happens because I'm not close enough. Right now I'm somewhere in the shadows. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. All the way over there. As long as it's dark, we should be good. 3, 5. Now it starts. So this is our maximum distance. Okay, 35, 40. That was not supposed to happen. This definitely screams danger. Okay, so this one goes like back and forth constantly. Maybe I should increase his sneaking feet a bit, just in case. I don't know where he is. It's driving me crazy. There. Oh no. Ah, you have been detected by your enemy. Try again. Remember to crouch by pressing the crouch button. Okay. Yeah. I am crouching right now, but the thing is I try to get past this dude, but nothing happens. Maybe I need the blood buff for this to actually work. Look at that. Okay, into the darkness we go. Alright, I need to make sure this dude doesn't turn around. So, this little step right here, you just... Ooh, there's a weapon there. Got one. You have just picked up a tire iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapon button until the tire iron icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key will initiate your attack. This icon indicates the weapon that you currently have equipped. The ranged weapons, there are numbers indicated your current reserve of ammunition. Later on in the game, you will find armor to protect yourself. Equip it in the same way as the weapons by pressing the armor key button until the armor is highlighted and then clicking the left mouse button. In this case, we have this. Jumping doesn't do much in this case, either fists or this one. I would say that's much better. Also, we don't know if any of these weapons are actually better or not. 1 out of 10. That's weird. So we can have 10 of these. Strange. Heavy metal blunt could be used for fixing a flat tire. So, brawl combat required 1. Melee combat required 3. How much melee combat do I even have? Damage potential 10. 16. Lethality 7. Feet adjustment 0. -2. Feet adjustment -2. Base damage 2. Interesting. Wait a minute. It says feet adjustment. So these are the feats. And I have melee combat 1. And it needs melee combat 3 to be useful. Yeah, melee combat requirement free. And the feat adjustment means I got a penalty of 2, -2 in this case. So that it doesn't actually deal the amount of damage that it should. Like, damage potential is now 10. I think it changes once I got a slightly better feat. In this case, my fists are better in terms of damage than this thing. Because I'm not really that good in terms of melee whatsoever. So let's just do that. Our arms are, for some reason, extremely long. Oh, and again, press Y or Z in order to get back. Also, very interesting, we are crouching right now and jumping at the same time. So you can combine both of those actions and you don't get out of the crouching mode before. Oh, look at that. That's a nice way to get around. But there doesn't seem to be anything else around here. So, what do we got there? Doors. Hey, Jackie. How does he always get in here?
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
Mm-hmm. How can you see his shade from here?
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
Mm-hmm. My own green paint is still fairly fresh though.
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Mm-hmm. I turned him to ashes already.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Right. This plan is fine to me.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Good. So, let's see. Anything else?
Go on. I'll be right here.
So, we're not going there. We go this way then. Always safe. Always safe. And always sneak when you don't know where to go, okay? When you get to the toilet, I'm gonna fucking destroy it. Bubble guts. We get the bubble guts. And don't stand on the grating here, otherwise it won't quite work. How do I get down? I'm already there. Don't know if I have fall damage or not. So you can go up, but how do you go down ladders properly? I don't know. Hello there, what are you doing here? Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you are able to do this, your responses will show up in the different colors, and when using higher resolution, different fonts that are indicated below. So, we got ourselves, oh yeah, the first one. This indicates a dementation response and blood cost. Not just dementation, but not just dementation, but also the manipulation, mind control thing. Both of those have the blood cost indicated to it. And then there's this indicates a persuasion response, and this indicates a seduction response in purple. Now we got the green one for intimidation. This indicates an intimidation response, a nice green one. For some reason, green, I just like green, but yeah, we have to go for blue because of this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, let's see.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
Uh-huh. Are you new to it all, or what?
Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
Alright. Oh, look at this. We can do pretty much everything. Flee! Flee! Fry! The terror! Show the path! I did nothing. But the good guys will bring the bad guys down here. Yes. Okay, what else we got? Fearful men make me hot all over. My compliments. Yes, I'm behind all of it, and I will pull you in deeper. Now, let's just tell them to be wary.
No. Well, I left my radio into Caprice anyway.
Is that so? So can we go now?
Yeah, okay. Alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Alright, you die first. Follow me not if you want to live. I just hope that actually works and we can see this guy again later. Are we taller for officers? Wait a minute, something's weird. Oh. I think I need to be a bit more sneaky right now. So, when you are in position of to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fists or melee weapon, crouch and sneak up behind your victim until you see the stealth kill icon, then press the use key. Or when you are a higher stealth level, or when you are on higher stealth kill levels, the attack key. That's interesting. Stealth levels change the whole thing so that we can use the attack key as well. That's weird. Then press the use key, default E, or when you are on higher stealth levels, the attack key. That's interesting. But how do you know what to press when? I would say use keys are always the best one. So stealth makes it so that you can... Oh.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Righty. Okay, that door is blocked. That one is... What do we have here? Blood heal. No, it's not bleed heal. It's the other one. Disciplines are your vampiric powers and cost a certain amount of blood from your blood pool to activate. An innate ability common to all vampires is Blood Heal, which heals you. This icon indicates the power you currently have selected. And there are two kinds of disciplines. Passive disciplines that directly affect you, and targeted disciplines that directly affect your enemies. The Blood Buff is another ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel to select the Blood Buff and use the power key, the right one, to activate it. Blood Buff gives you a temporary bonus to all your physical attributes. It is useful in a variety of situations, like picking a lock that would otherwise be too difficult. Note, in Elysium areas you can use Blood Buff while picking a lock only. Or you can only use Blood Buff. So, let's see. Can I? I can just lockpick it, no problem. I don't even need to upgrade it, I hope. Successful, yes! Sweet, sweet, sweet. No need to waste any precious blood. So what else we got? There's another dude around there. That might be somewhat tricky. There's a dude right there. Okay. Malkavians have 3 unique disciplines or specs. Second sight that allows you to see the auras of others and through walls. Dementation, the mystical ability to cause visions and madness. And obfuscate, a vampiric invisibility. Auspex gives you the ability to see people's auras. The aura color indicates an individual's disposition. Auspex also increases your perception, important to both ranged combat and inspection. Use of Auspex is not a Masquerade violation. And there's a guard right around there. Use Auspex to see his aura through the machinery. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Auspex and use the power key to activate it. Remember, Auspex is a passive discipline. Make sure to pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Once you see the guard, equip the tire iron and move forward and kill her. Alright. So, let's see. Auspex. I don't see anything. Take a lot of damage. I just turned them to dust with that. For some reason, Auspex didn't quite work that way. Strange. Maybe I was supposed to get a bit closer.
They're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Right. till our next encounter at the elevator.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Right in. I'll do the fishing, mostly. The thing is, all specs didn't really help me at all. I couldn't see anything. Or maybe... the whole vision thing just... I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe because it was an undead and they have this dark aura around them, and this is why the... I couldn't see it. There's darkness upon darkness, so that's why. Oh, goodness no. So, what do we got? We got Obfuscate. Obfuscate is the power of vampiric invisibility. You must be out of sight when you activate the discipline. With levels of Obfuscate, you will have to be crouched and motionless to stay invisible. Use Obfuscate is not a Masquerade violation. There's a guard up ahead. Use Obfuscate to sneak past him. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Obfuscate and use the power key again to activate it. Although Obfuscate is a passive discipline, your first level is unique. As long as you stand still, the effects last indefinitely. So, I can just stand still there, nothing happened. So I can try to move my way forward. Ah, bollocks. Okay, so you cannot move on forward when they see you sideways. Just something to keep in mind. Okay, let's trigger that. Interesting. Level 1 obfuscation failed. Move. Ah, bollocks. When they turn around, it's actually a huge problem. So how do I get closer to the dude? Also makes things a little easier to see. Let's see. The thing is, I need to deactivate that if I get a bit too close. Can't really do a... Oh, come on! Stealth kill. Okay, so lurking, obfuscate, timer, pause, obfuscate 0. Okay, the thing is, it constantly pushes you back, and you drain... You lose all your blood every time you do this. It's weird. This is a very tricky situation. So, let's see. Obfuscate failed me. There we go. The timer is still going. Strange. The thing is, either I have to sneak around the guy. Ah, come on. Okay, there's definitely something wrong here. Okay, we are in darkness right now, so we should be good. How do I do that? Oh, come on. Okay. Maybe I just have to stand for this to work. This is so weird. And he turns around again. So that's strange. Strange. That was orange. But he stopped moving. Very interesting. The question, how do I get past the guy? Because I can't actually move with this. Okay. Whew, we got it. So the thing is, don't get too close to it, and let them move away from you. As long as you stand behind their 180 degrees, you're good. So let's get in here. Dementation is the vampiric power causing visions and madness and others. Dementation is a targeted discipline. The effect and its length varies with each level. Use dementation is not a masquerade violation. There are 2 guards up ahead. Use dementation to incapacitate them and then kill them. You have level 2 dementation, known as mass hallucination. Scroll the mouse wheel to select mass hallucination and move nearer to the guards and use the power key to activate the discipline. Mass hallucination is an area of effect discipline. Both guards being fairly close together will suffer penalties in their combat abilities. Equip your tire iron and kill them. Not the tire iron though. Alright, so let's save. And Veil of Madness, mass hallucination, that's the thing. I can't really do that. Okay, why not? No valid target found in radius. Oh ho. There's one. And there's the other. Alright. Well, looks like I actually have to get somewhat closer to the dudes. Oh wait. Can I feed from... Oh, okay, I can't. Oh boy. That was so weird. That is so weird. Alrighty, so onwards we go then. Weird, weird, weird. Need some more blood. Okay. Oh, and another important thing. When you can pick up an object and throw it, you will see this icon. To pick up an object, press the use key, and to throw it, press the attack key. Thrown objects make noise and can be used to distract your enemies. There's a Sabbat vampire up ahead, guarding the exit. Crouch, find an object that you can pick up, and throw it away from the guard to distract it. Once he's away from the exit, sneak through the room and leave. So, where is the... this where? This where? This is where. So we take... that one, and throw it over there. Oh, come on. Okay, something is wrong with the sound stuff. Maybe I need better sneaking levels for this to work. Huh? That's so weird. He goes forwards, he stops. He's going into pounds, but come on! Every time. Okay, this is really weird. Huh? Okay, then he's shrugging it off. 100%. There. Oh no. Okay, something is definitely off with the whole sneaking mechanic. Huh? He's going the other way around now. Nice. Okay, very interesting.
Huh?
Oh, come on. Okay, sneaking is definitely a little weird in this game. Weirder than usual. What if I just throw it at the guy? Huh? And it triggers his basics. There. Just hammer the interaction key and hope for this icon to pop up. I think this is what you have to do. Oh, that was a tricky one. It's so simple. So simple. Okay, no experience gained from killing enemies. Also very interesting.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
Mm-hmm. Do we evict these locals?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Mm-hmm. These kinds of peas are undoubtedly deadly.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Mm-hmm. Farms sound foolish and feeble.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. I make sure to bypass any boomsticks there.
Head up, clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Right. So, you have been given a 38 revolver. To equip it, press the ranged weapons key until the revolver icon is highlighted and then click the left key. To fire, press the attack key. Some weapons, but not the 38, have an alternate firing mode, such as automatic fire. Press that mode key. Oh, okay. To toggle it. Ranged combat. A combination of perception and firearms is a feat that allows how well you shoot a gun. When you equip a gun, you will see the ranged combat cursor. Its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of the value of your ranged combat feat. There are some bottles on the crate at the end of the hole. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack key to fire the gun. The thing is, there's no manual aim here. See that? You can do that. You can move a little bit and it goes back. And the spread is very far. We got 12 of these. To the left. To the right. There we go, we got one. So it's very difficult to actually hit things because it's not 100% correct, which is a very interesting way to approach aiming and like weapons like this, because we can't like right click and zoom in or whatever in an RPG. It's actually a much better approach because it means that you have to skill aiming in order to be better at aiming. So, wait a minute, this is the elevator that goes upwards. No one seems to be locked on. Oh yeah, wait. Let's get ourselves some blood before we do anything else. Maybe I should get the blood buff too. Let's reload. 3 out of 6 turns into 9. Okay. So it's not that we lose a whole magazine. B or G? Yeah, I can't go down now, can we? Okay. So, where are them enemies at? There's no one here. I don't see... There's one. Wait a minute. You're not a vampire.
What was that?
But I want that bat. Because I'm a Batman. Doesn't our specs also improve our range a little? I want to test that. Doesn't change much. There's a little bit of an outline on the dude.
Hey, stop!
I think that's it. Wait, doesn't work. There. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Where you going, man?
Oh, wait. Nice. And a knife. Sweet. Got a lot of stuff. So, what do we have though? Let's get this one. Scaboosh! Alrighty. Easier than expected. So, how do these things perform? 3, 4, okay. Damage potential 10, still the same. A lot of penalties here. Feed adjustment. Okay, so this one doesn't work, this one doesn't work. Damage potential always the same. The knife has a better damage potential, but fists are still the best. Interesting. What about this? Still the same for that one. And also the thing. I wanted to get some blood back though. Too bad. I actually thought that the dots below the ability tell you how much blood you use every time you want to use an ability, like for example 1 or 2 blood cost, but they're all empty.
Can't see. Where have my eyes gone to?
That's a real one. Who are we talking to?
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
Surely this blood drama continues.
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
These are the nightly battles of this ancient game.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Hell is my eternal madness.
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
Right. Dreams will come during the day, but I will need the pea shooter, yes.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Thank you. You have received 2 experience points. By pressing the character editor key, the C, you can access the character sheet and spend your experience points where you see fit. Unspent experience points will stay in your available experience pool. Your haven. Prince LaCroix has arranged for you to use a Camarilla safe house in Santa Monica as your haven. This one. We're going to look around it in a moment, but let's just look at the experience thing. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. So a level 1 needs 3 in order to be leveled up. Okay, look at that. Different costs all over the place. So level 2 is 5. This one, a level 2 costs 3. Initial cost 3. Costs 6. Okay, so 3, 3, 6. 9. 3, 6, 9, maybe 12 at the end, who knows. And this one is always 5, 10, 15, 20 or something like that, probably. So the cost is always different. So this one costs 5, this one costs 3, 6 or 9 or whatever. And this one is multiples of 2 for now. Perception 1. Second one 4. This one is 12. And this one is 8 then. So 2, 4, 8, 12, 16 probably. Yeah, this costs 8. So that means with this experience, I could level up maybe intelligence or something. I definitely didn't take that much damage, maybe because of the combat thing. So this was wits, and what else? Dodge. Don't have enough points for this one. So what I want to do though is maybe upgrade one of those level 1 thingies here. Research and intimidation, maybe. Inspection ranged combat, that's actually a good one. So I could go for charisma, another one. Haggle is a bit too expensive. That's weird. That's really weird. Wait a minute. This one is a level 2 that costs 4. This one is a level 2 that also costs 4. And this... no. That's strange. I thought I've seen a cost of 2 somewhere. That's weird. You're given experience points, but you can't actually make any use of them. Sweet. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Okay, so we have to postpone leveling up. And also maybe keep a certain amount of experience for your character if you need that one for later. Alright, so much so to that. And looking around the apartment and doing other nice shenanigans in here, we're going to do, of course, in the next episode. Like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta!